This is part two of the Xisico.Norinco BAM B3-2 air rifle. I just got my chronograph to work and I'm not going to chance it, so this is what 451.7 feet per second. And that's using the Daisy 14.1 to 14.4 pointed pellets. I'm going to be pausing this video throughout this because I'm going to be doing different things with the rifle. So I'll be back in a minute. Guess I should have recorded that. I just did a second shot and I got 477.3 out of that one. But yeah, that's actually faster than I thought I was going to shoot. So I'll be back in a minute. That velocity, 669.7. I figured if the chronograph, I got the chronograph working, I might as well Chrony my Hotsun 105X torpedo underlever. That's 25 caliber. That's 669.7. I almost said miles per hour. Don't mind my basement here. It's closed. It's all clean clothes. It's just we got so much clothing down here from when all of our kids were babies. We just never ever got rid of most of it. Don't judge me. Yeah, that's quicker than I thought. I think I'm going to try it again. I'm going to, for the Hotsun, I'm going to try the 19.91 grain and see how quickly they're shooting. That was, I just shot the H&N 24.5 or 24.8, whatever they are, Spitzkugel pointed pellets. Back in a sec. Just put my chronograph away here. This is the second time I've used it since I got it. I have to make lights for it, and I bought two of these off of eBay, just battery boxes, and I got about 500 diffused LEDs and everything I'm gonna use for it too. It's just the standard stock F1 model, $100. It works when it works, but you need lighting for it. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the shitty camera angles. I gotta do something here. There. I guess that's okay. I might check and see if my light was on. Before getting any further, this is the bark lamp I bought for using as a spring compressor. I gotta drill a hole in the handle so I can put a steel rod or maybe a screwdriver or whatever in it so I can get some leverage. I'll just be putting that here with clamps, big clamps. Or I don't know. I don't want to weaken the steel by drilling holes in it and melting it to the wood, because I don't want to weaken the steel. I just don't want to do that. I was firing into a sheet metal steel plate from my Samsung washing machine that I threw out 2 months ago. It died, front loader. Expensive washing machine too, but it just quit. It cost too much to fix, so I said nope. So I'm washing machineless right now. Oh shit, I forgot to put them back in a minute. But yeah, and so I did the chronograph test, and it was what was I getting? 467 or somewhere 466, somewhere around there. That's the rifle's still dieseling too, so that's to be expected. I'll show you a decibel reading too. I took pictures last night. I did a decibel reading, and I think the highest I got was 89.7 decibels. So it's backyard friendly to shoot. I'll do that, then I'll do a short 5 or 10 shot group to show you. It's actually really accurate. It's actually a really accurate rifle. I'm super impressed. So yeah, I'll do the decibel test now, and I'll show you that back in a sec. Okay, I'm back with the decibel test here. It's reading 59.9, 65.4. That's just for me talking. I'll try and be quiet in here to talk the wife along the way. Okay, here's the shot. That's a little louder than it was yesterday, but let me try it again. Even at 91 decibels, it's still backyard friendly. It's not loud at all. Yeah, see, 91 was the highest. I think I may have to use the Dremel tool and ream the breech out a bit, because it's hard getting pellets to fit. Shot number 3. I think for this shot I'm going to do it again. .4. I'm quite sure it'll quiet down once the oils and everything burn off. Last shot for this. Oh, that one was a little loud. Alright, next we'll do a short target accuracy test. Okay, here's my little makeshift range. If you watch my videos, you've seen my range down here. It's just a FedEx blank label sticker with a circle drawn on a Tim Hortons can. And the Tim Hortons can is stuffed with half an old pair of jeans and some t-shirts and everything, and it works great. For my higher power 22s and 25s on it, it doesn't take long to work through the clothing and fire and work its way through the back of the can. This gun won't. It would probably take 1,000 shots to work through it. But I'm not going to zoom in, because every time I zoom in on this target, you'll for some reason you see the hole, then you hear the shot. It's weird. Now I'm probably going to do I'll see, maybe a 5 or 10 shot group. Okay. And there's no pausing between shots. I don't have that ability. I use my phone to record, so I don't have movie magic or anything like that, so I can edit. Not yet, anyway. So these are the Daisy 14.1.2, whatever they are. I should have weighed them, but nah, doesn't matter. Yeah, 14, whatever they are, pointed soft lead pellet. First shot. See that free inside the circle? This gun is really accurate. Very impressed with it. Shot 2. It is such a joy to shoot. I don't think I've had this much fun shooting an air rifle for a long time. Shot 3. Shot 4. That whole time there between shots is me trying to get the pellet into the breech. Seems like a ramp or something. Shot 5. I think that's pretty good. My range isn't 10 yards. It's about 8.5 yards. And that's a 5-shot group, people. Can't complain about that. You're shooting at a squirrel or anything at that distance. That's with open sights as well. I haven't put a scope on it yet. Maybe see if I can pick up a cheap scope for it. But yeah, I'll pause it and I'll go back in the other room. Okay, back in my workshop. Well, it's not really a workshop. My dad and I built this bench when we first moved in almost 12 years ago. But yeah, this is where I do all my gun stuff. Since yesterday, I've been researching a lot on these guns and reading forums and all that kind of stuff, and it's the way the rifle sits is basically pretty much all you can probably do with it, because the spring is only this long. It's not very long at all. It's a little wee short thing. They said you can get a Craftsman Optimus or Craftsman, yeah, Striker 500 or 1000 spring that are a little bit longer. They have like 2 or 3 more coils on them, and you can get pushing up about 525, 550 feet per second. And really, it's not that much of an increase for the amount of, well, there's not really that much work to do it, but I may take the piston out of it. And there was another person on the forum that said add a couple of washers in behind the spring, at the back of the piston, and that'll compress the spring just a little bit more. And yeah, I might try that. Really, what I'm shooting for is about 500 feet per second. Like I said, I don't need to hunt with this rifle. I've got my other 22s and my 177s and my 25s and all those air rifles that are more than adequate for hunting, and this is a fun plinker. I don't even know if I'm even going to put a scope on it, because like it's pretty accurate to what I'm shooting right now, just with iron sights on it. I may get adventurous, or not adventurous, but whatever the word I'm looking for, and I might refinish the stock, because I don't like this burnt butterscotch color of a stock. I've seen one guy that had a similar rifle on YouTube who removed the finish, and the finish under it was then again, this is a clear lacquer on this gun. The finish he had on his rifle was like a thick brown paint from the factory, but I actually can see the wood grain in this, where his rifle, once he removed the finish, he's seen, I think, 5 or 6 wood knots, and there was a major wood knot right here in the handle that had fallen out, and the factory had filled it with wood filler and then sanded it down and refinished it. Like that's a weak stock then. But this, I can see the wood grain, so maybe I'll sand it down and There's a drip right there from the lacquer. Sand it down, and maybe I might go with a, depending on how if the wood is sealed or not. I may dye the wood black, because I like black guns, black stocks. All my real hunting rifles, my 7mm Remington Magnum, my 35 and all that, they're all, I camoed my 7mm myself, and my Marlin 336 35 Remington, I redid the stock on that, and I dyed the stock on it black, and then re-lacquered it. That's actually looks really good, really nice. Yeah, but I might do that with this. The other thing I don't like about this is this plastic cap back here. And apparently when you take the stock off, this cap just falls off. So, yeah. I've had to tighten the screws twice already. But it's a spring piston rifle, so it doesn't have any recoil. It's just a twang and a pop, like most springers. Yeah, but I'm going to get, that's the word, ambitious. I'm going to get ambitious and remove the stock and everything and see what's going on underneath. I'm going to take the spring and the piston and everything out and clean the chamber and clean the spring and everything up and relube it. And now we just got to find some molly paste. If anybody's got a suggestion other than molly paste, because I can't find molly paste anywhere. Not around here anyway. And it's expensive to order online. Let me know in the comments. The other gripe I have too is right here, the cocking iron. This piece here is plastic. And I can turn it, so it tells me it comes off. I don't know if it's held on by a screw or what it is, but I could pretty much make that out of a piece of steel and just put 2 set screws or whatever and just put it back on. But that's another ambitious project. But I'm liking it so far. It's really good. I'm happy with it. My other air rifles, my Benjamin Trail 22, I absolutely love that gun. It's not a Magnum Springer, but it still pushes 14.3 grain pellets at or around 710, 720 feet per second, and it's more than enough to kill anything that you're hunting for. 177, I'm shooting 10.5 heavies out of it, and I'm averaging about 960, 980 feet per second out of that. That's the Crosman Nitro Venom Dusk 177, and both my Hotsons in 25 caliber. They're a bitch to cock, but they put the power and lead down range. They put it where it counts. 30 plus, about 30, 31 foot-pounds for the 125 TH, and about 24 foot-pounds for the 105. That was pushing those pellets at 677 feet per second. That's 27 feet per second faster than the claim on the box of 650. So I love that. But yeah, I'm running out of things to talk about here. And another thing I'm going to do, I'm going to trace my hand around here and take some of the wood off, give it kind of a finger grip, because it's really thick around here. It's not the most comfortable stock to hold while you're trying to shoot. So yeah, that'll end this video. Thanks for watching.